Hey everybody, this is Vinnie with Excel Distance Calculators, and happy Monday. Well, I usually showcase Excel tools. Today I want to go over a recent tool that I feel that a lot of people can find very useful. So the problem we're trying to solve right now is to find the optimal location for a central gathering. Let's say we want to have we have a list of maybe 200 or so realtors, and we need to gather them somewhere in the United States for a realtor conference. And I guess for all purposes, it doesn't have to be in the United States, right? So these realtors, and you can see them in the map, they are from all over the United States, all over the map. We can kind of see where a lot of these people are. I have a list of the attendees. They're surprisingly all named John, or their last name is John, and their address. And the address, as we know, as we use the Google Maps API, can be a city, can be a zip code, can be a full address, etc. So in my meeting attendees, so this, we've got the list in here. In addition, in the meeting locations, I have a list of locations, in this case about 25 locations that are candidates to host this realtor conference. The question is, which city would be the most cost effective? Let's say I want to create a rule. First of all, I want to make sure that, and we can do that in the settings. Let's take a quick look in here in my general options. Let's set a rule. You know, each realtor cannot drive more than 5 hours. Actually, let's change that. Let's make that 6 hours. So the maximum driving time would be 6. Now, if the location, if the city where they need to go to is further than 6 miles away, then obviously they'll fly. So if it's less than 6 hours of driving time, they can drive. If it's more than 6 hours, they can fly. And let's assign a cost, what it costs me to drive or fly them. Driving per mile cost, let's think for a moment. We're just going to make this $1.25. And we're also going to assign a mile cost to flying. Usually it's a little bit higher than the driving. So let's say it will be about, on average, about $2.25 for flying. So based on these, based on these numbers, where we say, you know what, maximum driving time is 6 hours. My cost per driving mile is $1.25, and my cost per flying mile. I would like to figure out which one of these cities, and we can kind of see the locations in here, would be the optimal city from a cost perspective. Would it cost me the least amount of money to host? Where, said in other words, where the total traveling cost would be lower. I can activate or inactivate. So for example, let's say for a moment, if St. Paul, Minnesota, we don't really want to consider that, I can just uncheck this, and obviously I can add more locations. Once I do that, I can go back to the main screen, and then I'll hit on recalculate, and the tool will recalculate the total cost for these. Looks like we have 15 plus 161, which will be about 176 employees, or realtors in this case. So based on where everybody's located, looks like my top #1 choice would be Nashville. My total cost would be about $376,000. My driving cost will be about $3,500, and then my flying cost will be $373,000. Would have about 15 employees driving and about 161 employees that would be flying. Next on the list would be Chicago, 16 driving and 160 flying, and so forth. And based on this, you can make decisions on where to hold this conference. If it wasn't for a tool like this, it would be practically impossible to calculate that. So hopefully a tool like this can help. Again, my name is Vinnie. I specialize in logistics tools like this. If there is something that you need, maybe this tool or something similar that would make your life so much easier, by all means, contact me. My phone number and my email should be on the description. Also, there's a link where you can go and you can request a little bit more information if there is something that I can help with. I really appreciate your time. Till next time, and I hope you stay efficient. Thank you.